Alright, so as you can see, I have full set here of the, well, it's the blindfold cap, but then the choir garb. My arcane resistance is now up to 350. Obviously, that dropped my physical resistance fairly decently. But hopefully I won't get hit too often. And then I also went and got the lock shield because, you know, it blocks fucking shit when or it blocks magic shit. Now then, hopefully this does do more damage. And hopefully I can keep them down maybe a little bit more. Oh god, well that didn't do nearly as much as the last one, or the last time, so that's good. God, the arms are so... Yeah, their punches are way harder now. Fine, get your ass over here. Ow. You know, they wouldn't be so bad if they didn't knock you down as well, like the arcane blast and that. Oh, that's not good. Homing bolts. Man, there's a lot of those. Fucker. Good, that was the one I thought it was. Oh, that's not good. That. Oh, that's really not good. Let's just go stand behind the tree and fight this guy, shall we? Fucking do that. Fuckers. Alright. I also think that this choir set that I got is from the boss that I thought these guys might be. Because I think that it's called choir something. I could very easily be wrong with that, but... Oh, they're doing their thing. Okay, which way are they coming from? There they're coming from here. So now I think as long as I stand back here, I'm safe. Yeah, I am. That's Fuck. Get out of there, man. Get out of there. I'll get a double heal off here. Let's go for this guy since he's... Or not. Let's go for this guy since he fucking wants to go. Fucker, you just had to do that, didn't you? Oh, God. Okay, you're coming from that way. Is there a guy? There's a guy. Do I go for him? I think I do. Oh, hello. All honesty, it may be worth it for me to just like run around the arena until they start to do that attack. Because they don't... I saw you fire that. Oof, I don't like how close I am there. Oh, okay, let's see. In that direction. Oh, I don't... Oh, God. Fuck, damn it. Oof. Alright. Fortunately, they did... Okay, so there are... So 4 of them, and they're not spawning more, so that's good. Well, that's not what I want to target. Fuck, it's not where I wanted to dodge, either. Oh, here you go. Okay, now I'm staying on this side, so they should probably S. Go for this guy and hope. Oh, fuck. Well, I got him, at least. Oh, that's also what... There we go. Nice. Oof. Fuck, I shouldn't have went for the second. Oh, well, I mean, I got the kill, so that's something. Not that it really matters. Like, once they get up to 4, they're pretty much always going to be there. What the hell are you... Oh, okay, you're doing that, so I'll just go stand over here. I'll go play with this guy. Hi, how's it going? You want to headbutt me? No? You want to fight instead? Oh, missed. Oh, I see you doing that. Ballsy to do it that close to me. Okay, you swipe, and then you swipe, and then you be a prick. Oh, but that's... My friend B's a prick. Okay, what about you? You want to go? You did, but you waited until I fucking swung first. I think I can... Oh, well, nope. Oh, just switching sides. I just kind of had to guess. Oh, really? That close to me? Fucking, and I fucking dodged into it. Fuckers. Now, I don't know if this is one of those bosses that shared health. No, it can't be. I was going to say, we're like, once their health starts to get low, like, they will actually just, like, die. Can I not get him? There he is. Got him. Okay, well, I don't know if, like, actually equipping that gear helped, because as soon as, like, I was... living failure's done. Gloves. Charred Hunter. 66, that just gives me 70. I think I might like redo my armor set after this video for next week. All right, so we got them dead. I definitely would like to go and get my blood vials back. That wasn't bad though. That wasn't bad at all. I'm assuming this is the Astral Clocktower, but it'll go because I only got 5 vials, so I should probably go back, get my get back up to 20. That didn't take very long. I mean, like less than 10 minutes and dead. So, I mean, that's good. All right. I'm also going to go and throw that gear back into here. No, that's right. The 84 blood vials. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm not going to fucking use it. I'll keep the shield just on the off chance that, oh wait, Old Hunter. Isn't that what I was using? Hang on. All right. Whatever. I'll stick with what I got. I'll get rid of it. See, now it isn't like when you're actually equipping it, it's not bad because you can sort it because it's not sorted that way. It's sorted by obviously like head, chest, arms, legs. But like when you're searching through your chest for it, it's fucking horrible because like it's just sorted. Like at least like the sets are together. The Lumenwood Garden, right? Eh? All right. Okay, so let's see. I'm trying to remember now. Alright. Let's see. Okay. Because I'm trying to remember. I don't remember what's through this door. Like, I'm trying to remember in the Let's Play I watched, but to be fair, I don't really remember that battle either, so. Alright. Oh, hello. You must be Maria. You... Alright, so here's the thing, right? I first saw her and I was like, that must be Maria. That's what they're talking about, whatever, right? We just fought a boss, so she's probably fine. But then I looked at the room she's in, right? And it's like, that's a rather large room, right? Well lit. You know, very, boss fight arena-y. And now I'm not so sure. Oh, although she is sitting in... I mean... Well, maybe it's not her we fight. Alright. Do I want to? Hello, Maria? Is this going to be like in Dark Souls 3 where you examine the body and like the... What is it? The dancer thing comes down? I mean, you don't know it's a corpse right away, do you? You need to check for a pulse, right? Okay, so wait, are you? Nope, definitely not gonna be nice. Oh, I see you also dual wield. Lady Maria of the Astral Clocktower. Ow! Oh, well, actually, that wasn't too bad. Oh, that doesn't stagger you. Alright. I was hoping it might. Oh, fuck. Ow. What? How? Oh, it does stagger you. Fuck you, bitch. Ow! Alright, so just don't dodge backwards, apparently. Ow! Fucking hell. The fucking, like, Jesus Christ. She, like, the lunges coming out of this woman. Like, holy shit. And really, 2 boss fights in a row? And very different boss fights as well. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, so my daggers did stagger her. I was hoping they would. I mean, it's like, yeah, it's a boss, so they probably shouldn't or wouldn't. But then at the same time, it's human size. Well, she is a little taller than me, but not by much. Probably should have spent my echoes if I could, but I don't know if I could, so. Ow. Wow, just... Oh, nope, she just fucking took those. Alright, so she does have some attacks that you can't stagger her out of, which isn't a surprise. We're just fucking wailing, like, in the general vicinity of each other. Hey, can you use that a bit more? Oh god, I'm running out of stamina there. Need to recharge. That was lucky that I dodged 3 times there. Get a little healy heal. Ow! Fucker. Bitch. No. Bad Maria. Ow. Oh my god. No, don't use those. Those hurt way more. Well, okay, they hurt. You know, they definitely hurt way more. Heal. You really need to, like, dodge past her attacks, man. Ow, ow. Ow. Bitch. Oh, what are you doing? Alright. Oh, Alright, well that's probably not. Oh, God, that hurt. Oh, alright, so now she gets fucking... It's like fucking Ludwig again. Oh, that was bad. Okay, she's still staggered, though. Ow, fucking dodgy bitch. Ow. Oh, God, this is good. I need a good... Oh, fuck. Fuck, I don't know when the hell to dodge that one. You know, it's weird just like having to be this aggressive with a boss. Ow. Fucking hell. So is there like no way to fucking dodge that? Fuck you. Past her. Past her. That was bullshit. You know it, Maria. You fucking cheater. You goddamn whore. Alright, I think I might... I don't know, she might be counterable. Like, I don't know, like, she might be counterable because it's, you know, human. But I don't know if I'll be able to fucking counter those attacks just based on the attacks. Like that's going to be the hard part. Is like, it's not so much that, like, is it possible? It's like, is it possible for me? Okay. Oh god, that attack again. Cause see, like, even if like, cause like if I dodge past her, I have a little bit more like timing, right? Okay, I'm gonna go for a couple of hits and then back up. Oh, alright. I really don't know what the fuck to do with that. No, stop with the fucking super attacks here. Like, I don't, like, if she just keeps doing that, I can't do anything. Fuck. Oh, what now? Really? 3 forms? Okay. Oh, hello. Fire. Bitch. Okay. That was pure luck. That, like... And done. Alright. God, this cane, man. I mean, the daggers are nice for, like, the regular enemies in the game, but this cane is what's carrying me through the bosses. God, my heart is beating fast. Oh, is that the lantern? What is this? Celestial dial. Alright. Let's get my heart rate down a bit. Hoi, Chihuahua. Alright. Hold up the celestial dial. Why not? Alright. You know, it does kind of make sense there was two bosses in this area. Not two bosses in a row, maybe, but I mean, because, like, there's the one area that I said, the fishing hamlet, right, doesn't have a boss fight in it. So, I mean, I guess it makes sense that there would be another area with two, but that actually wasn't that bad. Like, obviously, when you don't know her attacks, it's rough. But, like, once, like, you get the timing down, especially when she chains those fuckers together. Like, I'm fairly happy that it only took me... Was it really only... No, it was 3 tries. It was 3 tries. Because she fucking obliterated me. I got her to her second form first. Was it? Yeah, it had to have been 3 times. Because I went through the fog 3 times. Alright.
Good hunter, have I moments ago, from some place, perhaps deep within, I sensed a liberation from heavy shackles.
Oh, maybe because, like, I freed Maria?
No. How passing strange.
Interesting.
Hunters have told me about the but I am a dog with you. Of course I do, isn't that?
Okay.
Very well. Let the echo become your strength. Let me...
Alright. Okay, so I got that to 20, that to 20. I could try and bump my vitality up to 70 just to get it up there, just so it's even, but... so let's see, that would raise that by 2. That obviously only raises my gun, but I kind of want... Because, like, the one weapon from this that I'd like to use is the bow blade. But, like, the bow blade, obviously... Like, I don't know what its stats are. Like, I think that it's blood tinge for 1 because it's, like, an arrow, right? Which, yeah, fuck it. Like I said, I'll get blood tinge up to 25 and then arcane up to 25. Alright. Alright, so wow, started this. Knew I was going to fight a boss at the start of this. Fought 2. 23 minutes in, and we got 2 bosses. That wasn't bad. The living failures were annoying, but not necessarily... Like, they were hard because they were many. It's one of those things, like, most of the time in Dark Souls and that From Software, when they have a fight that's like, it's a many guys, generally it's like more than 4, but they're all super weak. The fact that there was only 4 should have made it easier, but at the same time they took a lot more damage, which obviously made them harder. Now, once again, New Game Plus, probably if I fought them in regular game, like first playthrough, they probably would have went down fairly quickly. Oh, this looks like a fishing... This is the fishing village. I remember this from the Let's Play I watched. I feel like the fact also that I got Maria in the corner there, like against the wall, like, once again, like, that was a weird fight, right? Because, like, I was being way more aggressive than I usually am against the boss. Well, okay, maybe not more aggressive than I usually am, but more aggressive than... you know, you normally should be with a boss. I'm going to assume that you can walk off of this and just straight up die, so. But, like, I had to be way more aggressive because she was aggressive, right? It's like, with the living failures, I could take my time, because they were slow. They were powerful, but they were slow. And, you know, I could take my time in that, but she was just coming at me all the time. So it's like, you know, you come at me, I'm going to come at you, right? Bergenworth, what? Who the fuck is talking? Is that... Are you talking? I mean, I can't target you, so you can't be an enemy.
It's all meant for the wretches. Lay the curse of blood upon them and their children.
Anyway. But yeah, it's like I had to be way more aggressive than even I usually am in bosses. Like, obviously, you've seen me fight. I'm very aggressive when it comes to bosses. That's because, I've already beaten this game, so I'm a little bit cocky about it. And, I've got all my stats, all my gear and that. But obviously, we're on New Game Plus, but I'm still cocky about it. But, like, I had to be so aggressive. And then, like, I got her against the wall, and, like, that was it. Like, I got her against the wall, and that was the end of the fight. I fucking tore through her after that. Just because of, like, the way they had those posts that were just enough out of the wall that they had collision on them that she would hit when she would try to dodge away. Because, like, she's using the same she had, like, the same dodge effect as the old hunter bone, so you had to teleport, but there's still collision during that teleport, so she couldn't get far enough away. And because you could stagger her, like, that also really helped. Like, that was fucking fantastic. I love that fight. It was a great fight. Are you alive? You are not. You don't look alive, but there's a lot of giant bones in the ground, which somewhat worries me. Because if you recall, the church giants there that I fought, when I looked up the strategy for them, said that they were the second hardest enemies in the game, or in the DLC, followed by the giant fishermen in the hamlet. So, yay, whenever we find those. Oh, alright. Now that I've had my whole, like, Maria's fantastic boss, spiel there, after beating her ass, slapped her around like an ex-wife I did. Alright. So that's going to be a shortcut later. Now, I am vaguely remembering this area from the Let's Play I watched. And I remember stuff like this. Okay, well, these guys get staggered by my daggers, which means they're going to be a piece of piss. Also, drop below 100 blood vials again with those 2 fights in a row. Although I still had a decent amount of blood vials after Maria when I finally did beat her, so I mean, that's good. Not that she really gives you all that many opportunities to heal in that second and third. You don't want to, like, and that was the other thing, right? Like, she wasn't that bad because, like, also the third time I fought her, I was successfully dodging past her. Like, the first time I fought her, I kept dodging into her, which, if you time it right, is fine, since, like, it doesn't really make a difference. Good God, there's a lot of them coming. Since it doesn't really make a difference if you're staying in front of her because you could stagger her, right? But obviously, if you didn't time it right, then you dodged into her and then you were still standing in front of her when she connected. Ow. Alright. Give me some of that health back. Okay. As long as I get enough health back that I don't feel the need to heal, we're good. Oh. For a second there, I thought that there was a, hello? That there was a giant enemy there, because these guys all have, like, barnacles on their ass, and they're just like this giant... Wait. No, alright. Okay, you don't have a spear. And now you fell over, so I can't even examine what you did have. You know what I would honestly kind of love to see? A game just like this. Like, just like Bloodborne, Dark Souls, whatever, right? But more RPG. Like instead of, like, having Fishing Hamlet, but it's, like, all like this, or it can still be like this, actually have it be, like, an actual fishing, like, just less, I was gonna say less enemies, but that's not exactly accurate. More hubs, you know, like, have it instead of, like, in Dark Souls, right? It's always like, oh, it's, like, almost the end of the Age of Fire, like, the next Age of Fire, right? You gotta reignite the fire because, like, oh, the Age of Fire is ending again every fucking game. Instead of having that, have it where it's like, the like, because like apparently in between, like once you light the fire, everything gets better, because like they build all this new stuff, all these new people, because like the next game comes along, it's far in the future, when the fire you lit in the last game is burnt out, and like, and no, I'm not moving while I'm gonna talk about this. I'm just gonna talk, and then we'll have it be like when it starts to decline, and like have like the areas in between, and have it be like an RPG, right? But like this, right, where it's like you go in between, and instead of like lanterns or bonfires or whatever, the bonfires would if, obviously if it's going for Dark Souls, it would still be bonfires. But instead of just having like bonfire, have it be like in between or like the bonfires themselves are like, you would have random ones obviously, but like important bonfires would actually be like a town. And it would actually have like a town, and you would have like NPCs that weren't hostile walking around, like have like an actual like living, breathing world instead of just a shithole full of enemies. Alright, well that's... Okay, so don't go near the well, apparently. Because that's apparently gonna send purple skulls at you. The fuck is that nonsense? Dark Souls. Now... Or is that... Is it that thing's doing it? Is there like a thing standing there sending those at me? All right. All right. So let's, yeah. All right. Fucker. Okay, so they die in one hit. So that's something. Man, this looks like a big arena to fight a giant fisherman, hardest enemy in the DLC. Man, called that. I'm going to assume that that's it. Oh, God. Wait, did that thing just stagger? Did not. Wait, is this really supposed to be... No, that can't be it. Okay, that couldn't have been it. There's a giant fish thing, but... Hey, spear guy, you want to get in on this? No? Alright, that's fine. There's gotta, like... Either there's a completely different enemy, or there's like a variation on that enemy. I hate that I can't see through the water. I just constantly think that I'm about to fucking drop and just die. It's like the fucking Shrine of Astora, right? That's what it's called. What the hell are you're holding, like, what is that, like forks? Or you're holding like more hands? Are you like slapping me with somebody else's hands? Is that what you're doing? That's weird. You're weird. Don't be weird like that. But yeah, like when I first played Dark Souls, like I loved the fact that like you had Firelink Shrine, and you would find people and they would show up there, and they wouldn't do a whole lot, but just the fact they were there. And then like Dark Souls 2, I fucking loved Majula. And like once again, you would find people, you'd bring them back, and you actually had stuff that you could do in the town, like as you found like certain people, like you had the thing underneath where I'm gonna assume these things can explode. There you go. Alright. Calm your fucking ass down. I'm coming. I'm gonna assume that these guys are more dangerous to like slow characters. Like the fact that I have daggers makes me feel like I'm just gonna tear through this place, except for maybe the big guys. I mean, I see you over there. You're not holding anything to throw, but that doesn't mean that you won't. Knew it. What the hell? These guys aren't like like we ran out of hunters to fight apparently. Now we're fighting like actual enemies, but like it's like it just seems so easy. Like I can't wait until I just get shit stomped by something, but well, I mean I can very easily wait for that, but you know. Yeah, there it goes. See, like I said, like the faster characters do well in this area because, you know, these guys stagger from the fast weapons. But just like any other area in the game, if you get fucking surrounded or get more than one guy on you at a time, they'll fucking push your shit in. That's fine. It's hard fighting things in buildings. For me. Because, like I said, I'm a very dodgy person. So, you know, I get inside a building and it's like, And, you know, I just don't have the space I need to dodge. I hit walls, I hit posts, I hit everything. And then they just, you know, have free reign for a second or two. That was like one of the reasons. That was like basically the only reason why I ever used like the cane form of my other weapon instead of my whip form. In my first playthrough was just purely because like I would be inside and it just wasn't viable to use the whip. Obviously in this playthrough I'm focusing more on my daggers, so that's not really an issue because there isn't, especially like the dual wield daggers, like there's really very few opportunities that for me to hit a wall without just walking up to a wall. Because, like, they even go through that. Like, yeah. Like, the dagger is small enough that they didn't even bother to fucking make it collide with anything. Alright, come on, boys. Let's get this over with. Man, it's a good thing I measured that out last time I was here. Are you coming? Oh, nice. You both fucking stabbed the same spot. Fucker. Get me, will ya? Show you who's boss. Oh, I can descend the ladder. Oh, I think that's where the thing is. Because I remember in the Let's Play, he fought the thing. And it was underground somewhere. He like went down, he like fell down a hole or something. I think he went through a wall though. I don't remember him going down a ladder. I think he like found a hole in a wall or something. No? Huh. Huh. Really? You're just gonna let me? Oh, fucking missed it. 175. Oops. Stop attacking. 78. Alright. So it seems like this does more damage, which makes sense. Alright. I mean, does it really make a difference at this point with this guy? Like... Oh, alright. He turns around a bit more than I expected him to. He's got way more, like, twist on that waist than I had expected. Let's do this, because odds are this will be blood vials. God, this, like, the last area in this area, just fucking full of blood vials, man. Just loading me up with them. Alright, I know you're in there. Okay. I also just realized I've been shifting around a lot during like the fight with Maria and everything. Let's see, can you... They do, alright. Well, let's see now. If they can do it, I can do it too. You gotta love it when you can, like, set the trap off on them, right? You! You're the one that had my echoes. Ran out of stamina. Okay. That was clear. Heal because they're gonna give me more. Fuck, I love that. Like, and that's pretty much like the entirety of like your first playthrough of this game as well, is like so many enemies. Like they seem to have lowered it a bit in New Game Plus, how much blood or how many blood vials drop, but like fucking every other enemy in the main game on your first playthrough drops blood vials. It's not an issue unless you get stuck on a boss. Like it until like later in the game. Like there is like I don't know if I can pinpoint like the exact point that I actually started to need to grind blood vials. Ow, I forgot which side of the house you were standing on. You were on the right. But like I made it through the majority of the main game without ever needing to worry about blood vials, and then like I hit a certain point. And it wasn't so much that like I was getting my ass kicked or anything. It was just more that like I was like, it was, yeah, it's not like I was getting my ass kicked any more than like you see me getting my ass kicked now. It was more so that like I said, there's just less blood vials being dropped. So, oh, that's why they had that there, because they wanted you to go for the item. I didn't even see the item because of the direction I approached that from. Oh God! All right. That was my back cracking. That was what the oh God was for, by the way. All right. Okay, so I see you hiding under there, but very easily deal with you, get my stamina back, and deal with you. Yeah, like if you have like a heavy weapon, like a slow weapon, I don't think these spear guys would still be any issue for you. But like these guys here, I could see, unless like you had like a solid swipe, you know. Like a good cleave around, like cleave. Alright, so let's try to like, because like we got that path. Oh, somebody. Okay, so there's no path that way. There's a path up that way with a spearman guarding it. And then there's a path this way. Now this path, if it wasn't for the lanterns, I would consider this a hidden path. But obviously those make it a lot easier to see. But the fact that it loops back means that it's probably like the Great Woman's Wisdom. Like the, here's a couple items. Congratulations for, oh, it's a shortcut. Really? I guess the shortcut couldn't be that far away based on where it was. But I mean, it's not much of a shortcut, in all honesty. I thought I heard something walking, but it might have just been me. Alright. Oh, you are a new type of enemy. You have a big blade. Alright, now what the hell are you? Now, do I try to... I mean, do I need to even bother to try to backstab it? Oh, okay, I guess not. See, once again, I imagine that they have some attack. Ooh, harrowed stuff. Like, I imagine they have some attack that would fucking hurt if it hit me, but... What is it? Ooh, more physical defense. Oh, man, it's just like all physical defense. Oof, that's... I mean, this black church garb, man. Like I said, it's what... Like, I did wear it throughout the majority of the game for a reason, you know? See, that goes up by 30, but my blunt and thrust goes down by 30 total. But you know what? Let's toss it on. Just to see what it all looks like. Ooh, that's lower. Alright. That's... Well, okay, well, we'll toss that on to see what it looks like. But, let's see, that goes up by 10. That goes down by 10. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, dude, I like this. This looks pretty fucking badass. Not gonna lie. Like this. But I don't like is that that's just a downgrade. Oh, I mean, I'll stick with those. All right. Yeah, all right. Pretty cool like this. It also looks like I have a tattoo on my left arm. Oh, man, am I a fisherman now? I got my tattoos all tatted up. Oh, this is this building. Okay. Bloodstone chunk. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else up here. I don't really care for the bag on the back, though. That's kind of annoying. It's like the way it flops around like that. The reason I'm just going to leave this on for the rest of the video because we've only got like 10, 15 minutes left. So I figured I may as well. So, you know, I'll leave this on for the moment. Let's see. So we can go up that path. Or we can... I don't know if going down that would be a good way to go. Okay, well, I feel like that's got to be the main path, right? Like going out that way. Like that's clearly the way that you're meant to go. For the... Oh, fucking Christ. Alright. Oh, he's going to whip spears at me. How good is your aim? I mean, your aim is alright. Your distance isn't great. But your aim is fairly spot on, which makes sense. Considering, you know, it's an enemy in a game. So this has got to be... I mean, I have a feeling that this is going to... Yeah, hello. And how are you? This has got to be it, right? Like, this has got to be, like, the big prick. Because he's, like, all covered in barnacles and shit. Oh, God. Okay, so he's got 2 items there. Obviously can't get past him to get to them. Which means that there's got to be, like, a path. I see... Oh, okay, I thought I saw another enemy past him, but... I have a feeling like as soon as I touch the ground, he's coming down at me. And like, I just don't, I'd rather not. And I'm trying to like look like around this pillar while keeping my eye on him. Yeah, see, there it is. I was like, I knew there were, because I remembered there was 2. I remembered there was 2. I remember the guy in the Let's Play came down here and there was fucking 2 of them. Oh, God. Now, the question is, right? Because, like, I see that pathway there to these guys, but, like... See how long we got left? We got 10 minutes. Okay. So, if I recall correctly, the one up there doesn't actually fight you right away. I think that you need to start fighting this one before the other one will come at you. And I imagine it has something to do with damage being done. Now, if I could... Because I want to say that when... Yeah, because like he walked through the hole in the wall to fight these guys in the Let's Play. Ow. Okay, he's not taking very much damage, is he? Oh, fuck. Fucking hell. Tantrum attack, alright. Ow. Ow, alright, I should have known that was coming. Oh, he's going to get his friend, isn't he? Yup. Don't fucking hit me with that combo again. That's what I just fucking escaped from. Fuck. They're too big. They're too big and you can't dodge through their legs. They're so big that I just want to dodge, like, because you can't. If one thing is this game is training me to dodging, it's you always want to try and dodge past. You don't want to dodge at, you want to dodge past. And unfortunately, when you're fighting an enemy that's that fucking big, it's hard to dodge past them. I mean, they're fish people, right? So, like, maybe bolt paper would help. I mean, I wish that I had a, I wish that I had a better way to go about it, but I mean, I feel like I gotta basically just do what I was doing. Just, you know, better. like that's, it's like, I wish that I had an actual strategy, like, that I could think of a strategy going in, but, I mean, if the second one didn't pop down, I feel like I would have done it. Oh, that guy's throwing spears at me again. But, like, the fact that that other guy fucking pops down. Fucking Christ, that fucking thing. I forgot about it. Oh. Fucking stick it. Oh, fuck. Man, there was a hell of a delay on that stab, buddy. Alright. Blood vials. You know what, though? I want to actually fully heal and then come at this guy to hopefully pick up a couple more. No? Alright, well. What about you, buddy? Can you give me... Well, that's fine. I won't be using this for my next fight anyway. Okay, so I mean, if I can position myself, right, in such a way, because, like, as soon as I got him down to, what, like half health or so, he just left. He was just like, you know what? No, I'm going to go get my friend. And I didn't hear that guy drop down until he got over here. So if I managed to position myself in such a way that his friend, so that, like, once I get him down to half health, I just want to make sure that I'm between, like, I need to try and keep him along this back wall, so that once he goes down to half health and he goes to get his friend. Ah, fuck. Man, the backswing on that is rough. Like, Like, it's just, like, once he hits you with it, you're just, like, fucked. Heal up. And like I said, like, it's the swing, right? Like, because, like, he turns as he attacks. His swings have such an arc to them. Don't fucking do that. Like, and he, like I said, it's just, it's ridiculous. Don't. Fucker. Don't try and grab me. Hey, handsy Mr. Tickles with me. It's. And of course, they both fucking did it. Alright, Pucker. Let's come all the way up, because I would like to heal. Alright. You know what? I think I need some more blood vials. So I'll leave them there for a moment. Now, here's the thing about that, right? There's no way that they reset in a favorable fashion. Like odds are, while I'm up here dicking around with these guys to try and get, you know, to try and go positive on my blood vials here, like, those guys will reset for sure, but there's no way that they'll reset in, like, a way favorable to me. Right? Like, they're going to reset, but, like, that one will just be, like, right there at the bottom of the ladder. Like, instead of clinging on the ceiling, he'll just be there. The other one might go back to its patrol, but that wouldn't really help. I feel like if I can get rid of the anchor one, I'd be in much better shape. Because, like, the anchor one is obviously much wider attacks. And, like the other one might be a little bit faster, but even if he is, I doubt that it'll be by enough to make a difference, because, like... Oh, cool, my echoes were up here. Awesome. I just kind of assumed that one of, like, the giant dudes would have it. Okay. Damn, none of these guys are dropping blood vials. I came up here specifically for that. I mean, I do have Adeline's blood, but at the same time, do I... Well, I guess I can use it, because I can always go and get Adela's blood, which does basically the same thing, so... So, I mean, it's not like I need to worry about it. Oh, so you just look wherever the fuck I am, eh? Come on, drop fucking blood vials for me, you pricks. It's the whole reason I fucking came up here. Come on. What about you? No? I mean, I don't even know if there's anything down there. I mean, I mean, one of those guys, at least one of them, has to drop something good, right? Like that's got to be like, I mean, it's a one-time fight, whether like, no matter what. Like, you go down there, if you win that fight, you're not fucking going down there again. Like, if they respawn, you're like, oh, good for you. You can stay there now. Because I mean, considering where you pop out of that wall, like that's like. I wish I knew where that came out, or how you got down to that wall. Because, like, if you popped out of that wall, like, you're right there where that one's hanging off the ceiling. You could just... Although, I guess that would take a lot of fucking... Where the hell am I looking for here? Oh, I was looking... No, he's over here, right? The one who crawls out from underneath? Yeah, you are. Hey, buddy. Come on, buddy. Yeah, you do. 2 more. Awesome. Let's see, is there any more? And I mean, I'm full up on my physical defense. I went full physical defense for this. Like, well, with what I got, obviously. Because, see, I have a feeling that the other one will do more shit like that. Now, unfortunately, though, this guy did make me use a blood vial. Because I'm going to obviously have to use one. Oh, fuck. If this doesn't kill me, that is. Stop, stop. Alright. Kill her. Kill it. There we go. 5 blood vials. Go in here. I'll slap around these 2 to hopefully get back up to 20. Not that it was really the blood vials that made a big difference the last time I died either, considering it was just like, you know, I didn't even have time to heal them. But, you know, I'll feel better going with full blood vials. The old hunter bone isn't going to help. Let's see. Do I have anything that'll help? Oh, what if I do this? Slash foes to make them lose their sense of direction. I think this makes things fight each other. Because I think I looked up what it did at one of the other parts, or like after one of the other parts, because I was like, oh, where the fuck? Like, I was like, what the hell can this thing do? Okay, so it's definitely not on. Ooh, and it's not over here either. Okay, I hear them moving. I don't want to move too far down. Okay, so there's the anchor one. Okay, so once he moves past, I'll move down a bit to see if I can get eyes on the other. Okay, he's not over here. Okay, I'm going to touch down and then immediately climb back up just to see if it drew him over. It didn't. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to go all the way back up to switch back to my cane, because I just realized that I still have my daggers equipped. Okay. Now, it says to slash them, so I'm assuming I can't, that it isn't a throw. So I'm going to have to get close enough to actually like, into them, right? But if I can get, because I mean I can slide down obviously fast enough. But if I can slide down behind this guy, right? Ow. Alright, well that didn't hurt. Oh, that's gonna get me. Yep, there it is. Strategy though. Damage him till he's half health. Once the other one comes around, run up the ladder and wait for them to reset. Oh my god. Alright. I'm gonna kill those guys off camera. I'm just gonna just like fucking what's his dickhead there. I just don't want that, like, I don't want the next video to just be me fighting them over and over again. So I'm just going to kill them off camera. We'll see what they drop. Hopefully they drop something fucking worth it. But who the fuck knows? Oh, you know, coming from this direction, honestly, is not good. Obviously, that's... You motherfucker. Now, that Shaman Bone Blade, obviously, either it didn't work at all, which is a possibility, obviously, or it didn't work because he couldn't see the other enemy, but I don't know. But yeah, I might look up to see if that'll work on them or not, and then try that strategy. But either way, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.